It is my prayer and hope that this video is going to find you when you're doing fine and in good health. I'm also doing fine at this peripheral end. So let me know where you're watching this video from, which country, wherever you are, what are you doing, and the weather condition, if you so wish. I'm also doing fine at this peripheral end. So guys, we want to talk about several issues because the famous group called the Three Stooges or the Three Amigos, the greatest or the grotesque divide of all the time, being laced with constant attack. Others are blamed of jealousy. As we speak now, the group is no longer tenable because of unsustained lies. You know, I want to reveal that, and I want to embark in unraveling the truth, because there's a video that was done that really dispute all the lies that all along they've been saying. And this was done on a live that Gintu visited Percy, and Percy said things the way they are. So all along that we've been treated onto this YouTube street are all just but a lie. Was all fabricated story to assassinate a character. And Mogesi is not happy. If you want to know more, you want to listen to the unraveling kind of facts and lies that all these people have been spewing, and the drama that is characterized by all these kind of name callings under the printables, then I recommend that this video is for you. Stay put and stay tuned. If you're coming across of this video and this channel for the very first time, kindly click at the notification bell, like, so that will be recommended by the YouTube, so that anytime I post a video, you shall be the first one to be notified by the YouTube instantly. So let's dive in straight away. Welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Zach, and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, if you don't know the background of most of the things that have already been happening, a lot of things on this street has happened in the same way it's Gintu had to come out and addressed. There's the famous live that Mogesi did attacking Gintu, and it never painted light, and it was never disseminated well with Gintu. Gintu came and rebutted that. You know, it's just because of an exposure that Gintu went and did that really came and nullified all the kind of their fixation to be lies. Now see, let's listen to Gintu going forward.
Gintu, where are you? Come. I have a content for you. And whenever I reached there, I talked about, okay, you have a content? Yes. What happened? I was being attacked with Dev, and I don't know what he did from me. So I was not understanding. So I don't know what to do with that one. I was about, okay, what's the problem between you and Dev? We talked about, you know what? He's always talking me, talking about I am poor. Kenge is the one who is always helping me to reach where I am. He took my children from the street. I was a stripper, something like that one. And I was about, okay, what have you solidarized it? She talked about, no. She just abused me, insulted me, and caused some of the causes, very many causes that I cannot even reveal. And they said, okay, how is everything? So whenever I reached there, that was a breaking news. But I had to add, some days I heard about you were chased from your home, talking about you had a content or you had some pictures that are reflecting Mr. Cecil. She said, no. Who told you? I don't know. And I saw the video. I saw a video from Ernesto, and it was there. So do you mean that they are lying? And she said, yes, they are lying. It was not me. So I wanted to emphasize, do you think that they are lying? If a person knows about it is a lie or it's not a lie, she will say, no, I don't know where they got the information from. But the real valid point is, whenever I went back from that video, I asked Ernesto, do you think that it was the real? You saw a video or you saw a picture? And Ernesto told me, I saw a picture of the Mr. Cecil cucumbers, carelessly hanging. I was about to, okay, you saw it. Give me the picture so as I can see, and I can tell people I have seen it one-on-one. Then they said about, no, he just briefed me. How is it valid now? I could not emphasize about that one. So I had to ask the real person who was claiming that, who people are claiming that she is the one who is having the video. So yesterday I saw a video and it was a little bit insultive and talking about even people are talking about Gintu. What about the Amigos, the three Amigos? Guys, the real fact about what the Amigos is not longer ongoing.
And Gintu is speaking to us and to the public that most of the content they've been doing, all of them were not true. And the majority of people told Gintu to go and confirm. Something that Gintu is saying he was planning to go and confirm, because even himself he couldn't sleep because of particular kind of vexations they've been putting out on the YouTube street. So the irony of all this thing, Gintu is complaining, but his channel was used to pass wrongful information. And therefore, what I'm reading here with Gintu, that Gintu is running. And Gintu is so guilty of something. Maybe there is something that serious that is following Gintu. And Gintu decided to go and cleanse himself and cleanse the channel by now seeking the truth. And this is the irony that I'm speaking about. But you cannot allow your channel to be used to create a propaganda. Then after the damage has already been done, now you are on a journey for damage control. You are on a journey of seeking the truth. It should be done this way. Let somebody tell you whatever they have. Then before you publish that one into a channel, seek for the truth first so that you intermarry the two. Seek for the truth so that you can give both sides of the story. That person A says this, person B says this. But I don't know the truth. The jury or the subscribers or the public opinion, because these things has been brought to the court of public opinion, you can decide and you know where you belong. Then that one could be so objective. But the problem, they are wallowing in hatredness, so that any other kind of negativity story to smear Amarwa, they will pick it, come in it on this YouTube street, then for views, at the end, they get money. And that's what we call the conspiracy. Now, Gintu is telling us, there are other stories that he wanted to confirm. You remember the stories of the obscene photo that Mr. Cecil sent to Percy. It turned out to be wrong. There was no photo for the first place. Those were the stories were created. You remember David Jr. attacked Percy. Those were the story created. Remember Congress Dad and Mr. Cecil chased away Percy from his land. Those are the stories that were created. Remember the Amara grabbed the Percy land. Those are the stories that were created. Now, when Gintu went now and confirmed, and he's telling us he was called by Percy herself, and you all heard, because of my previous vlog, I featured them. Percy said there was nothing like that. Nobody chased her. He just went home to see the mom. Again, no land was grabbed. Countless number of time has been done. And this kind of issue has been featured not only in Mogesi channel, but to Gintu and Aneso channels. And all the lazy gang outside there, they've been championing all these kind of messages going forward. So you can't know. So that kind of video itself, it is what really exposed the Anesto and Mogesi to be telling lies. And this kind of the videos that Mogesi itself was so perturbed, but was so livid to a point that he couldn't imagine that Gintu is using Percy to attack them. Now he's blaming jealousy. He's blaming Gintu, that Gintu have started being jealousy of them and attacking them to a point that they cannot, and they are not toys, the human being, they can feel it too. Another question that persons can ask you think Amarwa is not a human being? You think Amarwa is made of a stone? The same that you're being done is the same thing that you're doing into Amarwa. Now you can feel that you're not toys. I believe the lessons well learned. Perhaps let's listen to Mogesi. How livid he was, vexing and claiming and blaming Gintu, even attacking Gintu to be a hungry dog running left and right looking for content. I find it so hilarious and so interesting in this matter. It's good to know.
Mogesi is the person who usually appreciate any moment, any condition. You see? I'm the person who I care for, who I care as a human being. I'm the person that I do understand that this is the bad and this is the right. I'm the person who I do protect our village from the minor molestation. I'm the person who protects the widows who are being intimidated the other villagers. You see? But it reached to the time where people, they may lack content and now started learning outside any angle or any position, like dogs that want to be, is it fertilized or make what? That want to make pregnant is running for everywhere, talking that, now what can I do? How can I roast this? How can I use this? We have Mateo, Bang, God bless, thank you so much. We have GMD, hi Mogesi, fantastic wherever you are. Have Pamela Modesta inside the building, hello, good morning too. Here it is, good evening Pamela Modesta. Where are you from? I'm from Kenya. You see guys, we cannot move in a group that we are three, but it is to the time where Mogesi is lacking the content that he has to learn outside, like a dog, that I should be the one that I will be learning to this widow. I make my own content and I deliver the information carefully and politely and openly. Then that information is the one that I'll be using to tarnish other people or to tarnish my team. We are not toys. We are human beings too. And we are grown-up men. If you are, it has become enough for you to spend into the group, just get out. Leave aside. Let the champions, let the people who belongs to that village work on that village. It is the reality, guys. Because I see a lot of the people making into my videos, into Ernesto's videos, making some comments there. You see? That you boys, you are lying. We are lying for no reason. We are lying for what? People, they do forget themselves where they come from. People, they do forget themselves where they started from.
Now, that is
until they want to tarnish other people.
Calling Gintu, attacking Gintu, to be jealous of them. Telling that Gintu lacks content and is running up and down like a stray dog looking for that content. Means there is an hunger. Anytime Gintu lacks content, Gintu goes to them for a content. Then there's a lot of it. He's also crying that the people looking for content, but when the gifts are coming, the person who gets credit, the person who gets lauded, it's only Gintu. He's telling us he's been the one championing for the vulnerable, for the elders and for the widows. But now, Gintu has come and ran out with the project, and Gintu is getting all over the nation. But with them, they've been neglected. Now, people are now calling them to be liars. Are you there? Because Gintu went and exposed them. That people, they're feeling that their content itself has already been casted doubt upon, that nobody is now believing them. And which is true. From the word go, nobody could believe unless your followers. But now it is happening that your followers have stand against you. They've practiced Gintu alone, and you people, you're being thrown into oblivion. You've been thrown down and dusted. And that's why you are complaining here anymore. Guys, you could see how livid Mogesi is. Because Mogesi is telling us he's heartbroken. He couldn't believe that Gintu could do whatever is done. And the very many questions that I've been asking you guys, and I could post it to Mogesi. If you could feel it this way, to the point that you want to cry, how many number of wrong things and lies you've spoken about Amaro? Now you understand, anytime an Amaro comes and addresses such kind of lies, you understand how it feels. Because now you are claiming that you are not toys. Of course you are not. But you want other people and Amaro to be a toy, so that you continue spewing lies against Amaro. Serves you better. It's good that you've known. Guys, if you look at this one, now it is the breakdown and the divide of the three amigos, basing because they started exposing each other. They started letting down their nitty and gritty to be known, that all other kind of story and reaction they've been doing are all fabricated story. Nothing is true. Because from the source where they saying they got the information from, Pasi have said there's nothing like that. Nothing like that happened. Now they've been left to suffer their own fate. Now they've come on a PR gimmick or on a blitz to convince people that it's just because of jealous. It's just because of hatred. It's just because Mogesi are not being supported, and they are not super chats and super slaps. They are not getting any donations, and that's why they had to come and talk this way. But is telling Gintu point blank that Gintu is hungry for content. Anytime he doesn't like a content, is moving up and down with his camera within the village, and again is has taken a direction of a treble angle. Now is telling and reminding Gintu that you better go to your village and you deal with the issue in your village. Leave Nyabohanze people to do their own issues. And it's a matter of a fact that Gintu doesn't come from Nyabohanze. It comes to the neighborhood of Nyabohanze. And you had to be reminded again that you leave Nyabohanze issues alone. You cannot come and take advantage of Nyabohanze issues and you go viral with. You're being supported. Now, these are the things that the two amigos, then Ernesto and Mogesi, saying that now you are taking advantage of Nyabohanze, pretending to be helping people, getting donation. It's like you are feeding on their nutrient. You are feeding on their content. They have got this belief that any other kind of a content that in Nyabohanze belongs to them. Are you there? And this is the problem that they're facing here, but we don't care. So this kind of groups and the three amigos were being driven with money hungry, were being driven with hatred and fabricated stories that are not making sense. Now the chicken have come home to roost. Now we've known the engine behind their vexations, fabricating stories. Now when the fruits are coming, one person is receiving all the gift. With them, they've been sidelined. And this is why I'm going forward. Let me hear your comment at the comment section and your thought. Until next time, this is Celia.